My name is Matt Friedman. This is my monthly video blog on the topic of Be the Hero. Let's face it, our world is in terrible trouble. Our atmosphere is heating up at an alarming rate. Our ice poles are melting. Some of our most beloved species are near extinction. We have people in slavery in nearly every country in the world. More than half the world lives in dire poverty. War rages in more than 10 countries. Millions still die from preventable diseases, and so much more. We must take stock of the fact that these problems are not going away. In fact, in many cases, they're actually getting worse. Many people, when faced with this list of terrible troubles, will say to themselves, "Why do I have to listen to such things over and over again? It's so depressing. Why can't we let the people who are supposed to fix these terrible problems just do their job? What does it have to do with me?" As a development worker who has lived and worked in over 40 countries around the world, for many years I have come to realize that if those of us who are working on these issues could solve them, we would. But we simply can't. These problems go well beyond what a few thousand people around the world can fix. Most of them require an army of people who are united. Armed with this insight, I decided I needed to change the way I looked at the world and accept the fundamental truth. The world's problems belong to each and every one of us. How did I come to this conclusion? The answer is based on common sense. When we are born into this world, we share our human experience with 7.7 billion other people. We also share the air, the water, the resources, the animals, the plants, the food, the places, and so much more. Every one of us benefits from what this world has to offer. But most of the time, we take it for granted, almost as if it is a right or an entitlement. I consider everyone who steps up to help, no matter how big or small the gesture, to be heroic. There is heroism within each and every one of us. It's a voice of good, of righteousness, of action, and of love. In our modern world, this voice often lies dormant and receives very little nurturing. This heroic part of you can rise up and face the problems of the world head on. This is what this series is all about, helping you to find your voice and apply it to the issues of our time. Over the next year, I will address this topic in many different ways. Why focus on this subject? Simple. If an army of ordinary people were to come forward within a mass movement, this would help to supplement the ongoing development activities. This approach has worked many times before in history, and it can work again today. But for this to happen, we must all take that first heroic step. Each month, I will post a video blog on this issue. I hope you will join me on this journey. Together, we can all change the world. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video.